enamores de mí. Sorry, yo soy así. No sé por qué soy así. Hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón. Yo voy a romperte el corazón, voy a romperte el corazón. No te enamores de mí, no te enamores de mí. No, sorry, yo soy así, ya, no quiero ser así.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread. Don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them twanky things.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Right to the air goes Dart. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. In motion, Slayton. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here with Shuck. Eluding the pressure right. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Shuck now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll run, Achane. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Shuck. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Shuck. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Darnell Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants going back to work as you get a look at their offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. And you look at this Saints defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Third down, here's Tracy. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Down the right sideline. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point try, good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
To throw now, Shuck. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dart. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck. Catch made by Tyson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Here's Shuck. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Intended for Darnell, Washington. Incomplete. Tyler Newman.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Shuck. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with a run by Tracy. A beautiful fake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action now. Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Dart. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw, Winston. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
They go play action. Winston. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
For Tyrone Tracy, incomplete. Keep Warner there defensively.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Jameis to throw it. As they've got it with a third down coming up. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Winston. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Winston. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Out of the end zone.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Throwing, Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Here's second and 10.
On the coverage defensively.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And his throw here's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. The New York set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Chase Young able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now Winston. Completes it to Austin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys looking to come up with a stop here in this tie game. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. From the gun, Shuck. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Saints with a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. Well, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Potential grounding.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Andrew Phillips picks it off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. A tone setter on defense. They pick off the first pass. I had to look down, but yeah, no interceptions last week, so they made up for lost time.
Boy, did they ever. And when you pick off the first pass of the game, you talk about a tone setter. Now your whole entire defense is thinking, okay, when do we get our next one? Can't wait to get back out on the field.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Winston. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Warner. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory. This is intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
At the Saints' 5-yard line.
In motion, Slayton. They'll go again with Tracy. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Winston. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Chase Young. Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano from 28 yards out. Gano's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So golden field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding the 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment. Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air is Rattler. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's Rattler. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So on is Charlie Smith for the Saints field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and instead of tying it, down by 3.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Giants first down.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Tracy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Winston. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Bradler wants to throw it. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Rattler. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. Second down and a little more than a yard here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Now Winston. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Winston now. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll go. H.M. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. In motion, Slayton. Play action now, Winston. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 48-yard line.
Now back to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Play fake. Winston. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Tracy trying the right side. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Right back to Tracy. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So here's a 3rd and 14.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Jameis to throw it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
A 33-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6 at 16-10. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. Winston to throw for. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Right side pulled in by Tyson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold it. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
1st down, New Orleans.
Wilson will throw again. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Wilson.
Saints.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They go play action now. Wilson. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To throw again is Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, man?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Throwing. Winston. He finds Austin complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Eight yards on the return following a punt of 41. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints first down.
Now Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
This quarterback now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. Throwing again here, Wilson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. This offense so far on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Winston. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thompson. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 17.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. They juked him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Winston here to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now Winston. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And they take a knee. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense, and let's face it, when you give